We'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Buckeyes will put total leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will have the ball first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run around, he can catch the football.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy, getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, you know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a gamer.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unleashes it on the run. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Line getting set on second down.
Get set.
Wants to go up top. Gonna take a shot. He's got it inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They're going back to the ground. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
To the air on second down. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the goal line. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he's
got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Looking to fire. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy if he wants to drop it.
Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go to the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
The one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Snow. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Squirts across the 30 to the 32. A pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Quarterback got it himself. Breaks into the open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. They'll go to the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they will score! Touchdown, Wildcats! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Finds a man on the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good.
He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll leave it with him. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Fakes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Fakes the catch. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. The run from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The pull and throw off the RPO. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. Finds a little space. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
And they don't want to risk a turnover here, so they'll just take the knee and head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here in And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Buckeyes are marching down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Hands it off. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Nicholson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. DB's right up on the receivers. He'll throw on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Makes a man miss. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Throwing right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Northwestern will send out the punt team. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Past the first down marker and still running. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll give it to the back. They get him in the backfield and he loses 3 on the play. And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Pocket breaking down. Quickly complete. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snags it over the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw again. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Keeps looking downfield. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they turn it into a defensive score. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks. But guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense. offense.
Well, I think this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Right on the money. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Can't complete the long throw. Defense gets off the field on fourth down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he used that stiff arm as a sledgehammer to bludgeon his way to a few extra yards. The Buckeyes have a lot of options on second and inches. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They'll get it to the 48, no. It's a first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught, it's Nicholson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line. And
pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It is perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, running back on the move. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.